All right, I'm back. Episode 6, Higher Space. I'm your host, Mike, talking about the level up happens alone. And as you saw in the last video, man, I don't know where that, whatever that was, came from, but you all heard it. If you didn't hear it, I'm going to put it up here one more time. Really was in the car and I'm trying to share some things with you guys. A lot of my videos originate from the car and this happened. So let me just cue this up. It's about 35 seconds. Just bear with me.
I got something for you to consider today. I do. Because you, your closest friends, your family, your posse, your crew, whatever y'all call each other, hopefully you got a crew that wants everybody to do well, to come up at the same time, whatever. Want you to do well, try to propel you, etc. But in this video, I'm here to tell you that the level up is going to come by yourself. It's going to come solo. It ain't gonna come with this massive group collective. Nope, it's just gonna be, I clicked you today. Now, as always, you gotta have proof of that. And the proof is, you know how you got people that are closer than close going through different things, but either one of them is being called to do something, or they both just go missing for a while from each other's lives. That is the level up. The fuck is that music going on? I hope. You motherfuckers heard that, right? Apparently I ain't supposed to tell you all this shit. I'm gonna tell you anyway, though. For real, though, man.
So again, apparently I wasn't supposed to give you guys this lesson today, but I wanted to make sure you got it, and I wanted to make sure you see some of the things that happen from the other side of the camera. So I hope you enjoyed today's message, and we'll see you in the next one. But I'm here to talk to you about leveling up, probably because you're about to level up. You want to level up. Your window of opportunity is coming. This was dropped in my Dropbox today. Today is December 6th, 2023. As I said earlier, we are, what is that? Something like 25 days left of the month. So get moving, okay? Because time is moving. But you know, when you got one person about to level up, and I'm going to give you an example here to help make this more easily understandable. When you got one person about to level up, don't be mad. Don't be mad. Um, a level up doesn't have to be a goodbye. A level up could be, hey, I want something different from my life. A level up could be, hey, I want you to have something else different for your life, and I don't want to hold you here. A level up could be, hey, God has decided that some opportunities should come my way and I'm going to take them. But the point is, it's just saying, hey, I want something different for my life. That's all it is. It's not saying, I don't like you. I don't F with you. You're a piece of shit. You held me back. None of that. That's not what that's saying. By you, if you hold grudges, feelings towards someone for leveling it up, you're really proving their separation from you. Think about that. You're proving the reason why they separated from you. Now, God He can get things to you anywhere. However, knowing how God likes to work, He likes to pull people out of things. He likes to pull people off alone so He can have their full attention. Hey, this ain't gonna look good over here. It's not gonna be what you used to. It ain't gonna feel good. But the point is, when I get you over here, it's me and you. Think about how it is with a kid. When you are taking care of a kid and y'all leave the home environment where there's other people that can help attend to that kid's needs, and let's say y'all go to the store and that kid's able to walk and wander, then yeah, you got to do your job, but you also tell that kid, I need you to pay attention and follow me, or pay attention to what I'm trying to do, what we're trying to get done. Your whole game plan changes. It's just focused on you, kid, and whatever the task is that you're trying to get done. So think about that sometimes when you're sitting there by yourself, wondering why you're by yourself. It's because he's trying to level you up, and I got to talk to you, and you either aren't listening to me in that environment, or you got too much going on, too many distractions, or whatever. Just think about that. So for this example, I'm going to take two people that work in a restaurant, and one of them's had an encounter with an investor and they want to day trade now. I've lived this life. I'm qualified to talk about it. These two people, let's say they both close 6 nights a week. They take Sundays off. Sunday they sleep in, but they live the restaurant lifestyle, which is I'm here till 1, 2, 3 in the morning, probably 2 in the morning, with these new hours from COVID. After that, I like to go out, have myself a beer, catch the last late night club scene, whatever, and then I go home and I go to sleep. I sleep in till about 11:30, 12 o'clock, 12:30. I handle the business that's required around my home, maintenance, bill paying, etc. I do my grooming. I see my kids get home from the bus. I help them with their homework. I go back into work and repeat process. So let's say that's the lifestyle that we're talking about. And this person's had this interaction with this day trader, and now his mind is going like this: man, I can do so much more with my life and so much more with this money. I got money saved. I can learn this. I've always been good at math. You can see the pathway starting to open up. You can see the pathway starting to open up. And this person says, well, I'll tell you what, if you can give me 3 afternoons a week, I think by a month's time, I can get you good enough to where you can do this on your own. And then I'll mentor you either over the phone, online with live training, or just through video. All right, well, there's a separation right there. Person A could take this to person B and say, hey, we should try this, man. You good at math? I'm good at math. You should try this. And maybe that will be the case. And you three will learn it together. But if that's not the case, and you're the person on the other side of that, don't feel like F you, or you just trying to get out of here. You think you all that. Don't do that, because you really are proving, again, you are proving their reason for separating from you. Think about this. When you got two people that are thick as thieves, and whether they see each other every day, they have a sport in common or something, or they like sports in common, or they talk on the phone 4 or 5 times a week, and then one of them goes AWOL. It's easy for the other one to feel a certain kind of way. However, the one that went AWOL could be going AWOL because they are tired of their lifestyle and their situation, and an opportunity has presented itself for them to make change. And maybe you should be doing the same thing. Typically, people who get upset when someone else levels up fear the unknown because they don't have anything going on, because they haven't heard the call, because they aren't watching videos like this. That's still not a reason for you to be upset. That just means, hey, you need to get something going on. You need to be excited and happy about where you are, like you got everything that you need, even though you don't. But you need to get something going on so you can get your level up call. Be happy for that person. That person will come back. They should come back. If they don't, well, then you know what? They really want your friend anyway. But they should come back and they should tell you all the exciting things that they've learned. And they should say, you need to learn this. They're already thinking about who needs to learn this. They just understand, I can't learn this from the position that I was in. Back to this example, the person said, hey, give me 3 days a week. That already says, hey, I'm going to have to get new shifts, and I'm going to have to work less hours here because I need to be awake from 9:30 until 4 when the market closes. I need to be awake and at this person's house so I can learn. I'm willing to put everything else on hold so I can go learn this skill, so I can then go back to my job, work where I work at, so I can keep my household afloat, and then study when I get home. I'm not drinking Coors Light all night. That is a separation, and that happens alone. As much as we fantasize about the bromance and about bringing all our homies with us, and we all gonna rise up, and it is possible, and if you're doing that, I applaud you. But the more probable thing is you're gonna have to step out by yourself. Even amongst extremely wealthy people, your call might be something different. It may not be about more money making. It might be from money making to philanthropy. Now I can't even say the word. You're gonna have to step out by yourself. That is what the level up requires you to do. Separate And what I'm saying is, when someone levels up, don't be mad, applaud them, push them, because this is when you're gonna get to see who their real character is. Remember, you want these people to be in your life if you feel them as someone that adds value to your life, you want them to be a part of your life. Well, now that you leveled up, I want to see what you look like looking back. How do you talk to me? How do you picture me? How do you view me? I've thought about this from so many different angles, and some of them are starting to come out because I've had friends that have seen me struggle in life and wouldn't even buy you a $2 beer. You're six figure. I'm probably a struggling four-figure earner at that time. You can say what you want to say. You don't know my life. I don't know yours. Just stick to the example. And we have history. This ain't like, hey, friends, I just met you. This is history, friends. How many beers are you gonna have on the night before you go home and be under the legal limit? 3, maybe 4, 12 ounces. It never even crossed their mind. You invited me out. You know my situation. I'm working, but you know my situation. I got myself in a pickle. And it's a big deal to you to offer $8 to pay for beer. That's how some people are wired. These I'm not even gonna say that. I don't want to tip anybody else. The point is $8. I'm sorry. I'm one of these people, like, if I got it like that, hey, let's go have a good time. I didn't ask you how much it costs. As long as you got gas to get here, I got you. Don't worry about it. Everyone's not wired like you. Everyone's not wired like you. But don't be mad. Be glad. Because I'm a firm believer everyone will get their opportunity to level up. And you don't have to repay the favor that way. You can if you choose to. It's your choice. I can't tell you what to do. I ain't better than you. I thought about it many times. But you can use that fuel to keep you going. You can say, okay, I don't feel away. I'm glad you're leveling up. And now I see how you are when you look back. Well, you know what? I need to do my own leveling up. And that's what I did. I stopped going. And I said, you know what? You guys got your careers on. I need to get my career on. I need to do some separation. I need to level up. I like what I see from a lifestyle standpoint, and I need to go get that on my own. So that is my 12-minute rant about why you should not be upset when someone else is leveling up. If it's not your turn, it's just not your turn. Encourage them. Only thing you got to do is, again, watch their character when they get to that next level. How do they treat you? How do they treat others? How do they treat people that were kind to them, that weren't kind to them? How do they treat them? But don't be that person that pulls them back. Encourage them. Understand. When people level up, there's an opportunity for you to reflect. So you should take that opportunity to do that. And then when it's your turn, you just remember how things went. Let that fuel you towards the new you. Somebody makes a team varsity and you make a JV. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. It's competitive. You go at them. But when you're outside the lines, don't be a hater. Congratulate them. Let that fuel your level up. Maybe you need to do a little bit more than what you've been doing. I went through that too. Maybe you need to do something different. You're a little comfortable with what you're doing, and that person's not comfortable with what the level they were at. All right. I think that's all I got on this. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, subscribe, notifications on. This is a higher space where we talk about things from a higher place. See you in the next one.